Good day, good night, good morning, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome to yet another in our series of online videos dealing with CSEC Math syllabus. In this video, we're going to tackle the subject of functions. Alright? We're going to leave out the relational aspect of it for now. We know the topic is relations and functions. Alright? So in this video, I want to focus specifically on the arithmetic of functions. Alright? And then following up to this, we'll deal with the whole thing about the inverse of a function. Alright? How to find the inverse of a function. And between this video and maybe one more video and then the inverse of a function video, you will be at a place now where you could practice questions, go into your past papers and practice, and put yourself in a position so that you could do the question if it comes up on the exam. Alright? So just to explain what the idea of a function is. A function is just simply the mathematical idea that says that something happens to some unknown quantity. Alright, so if we say, for example, some particular function of x, a function of x tells you what happens to x. So if we say that, and we're going to use the notation now, the function of f of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Alright, it means that whatever the value of x is, you multiply x by 2 and then you add 1 to it. If I say that another function, let me call that g of x is equal to minus 6x, right? It means that whatever the value of x is, we multiply by minus 6 times the value of x. Alright? So in that case, we could substitute any value of x into the generic function and we could find out what the new value would be. Alright? So the function takes the value of x, does something to it, and transforms it into a new value. Alright? So if we say, for example, f of 1 would be equal to 2 by 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Let us say f of minus 74. F of minus 74 is equal to 2 by minus 74 plus 1. 2 by minus 74 is minus 148 equal minus 148 plus 1, which is equal to minus 147. Right? By the same token, if we take g of x, let us say g of 0. G of 0 will be equal to minus 6 by 0, which will be equal to 0. Let us say g of 16. Let's say g of minus 16. G of minus 16 will be equal to minus 6 by minus 16. By the same token, we have g of x equal minus 6x. Let us say, for example, g of 0 is equal to minus 6 by 0, which is equal to 0. Let us say, for example, that g of minus 16 is equal to minus 6 by minus 16. Minus 6 by minus 16 is equal to plus 96. Alright? So the process of finding f of 3 or f of 2 or g of minus 6 or g of 3 or h of 4 or k of 19 is a simple process of substitution, and that is something that you would have done in a prior video to this. So you start seeing now where the early topics are re-entering the fray in a later topic. So anything you do early on, whether it's a question 1 or a question 2 or whatever, it will resurface in your questions later down in the paper. Alright, so in this video we just short, snappy and quick, we just deal with the simple arithmetic of substituting actual numerical values into a function. Note of course that you could substitute the value 0, you could substitute negative values, positive values, right? Negative integers, positive integers. You could substitute fractions, you could substitute decimals. Alright, so that is it for this video. We're going to go on to our next video now where we deal with the topic of composite functions.